It's over, folks. It's over, folks. It's over. The claw, the raptor arc is over. It started a year ago. Strange capsule landed in the Jurassic Park, killing our hero and our coach. A strange creature exits the capsule. A group of warriors of the park, if you will. The raptors surrounded, confused. I know him, said the nurse. I too, said Lowry. It's Kawhi. I have to stay. I have 1 year, says Kawhi. The dragon. The raptor with wings. The dragon. We have 1 year. He was broken, and we fixed him. He fought for them. They managed his load. They became champions. And we danced in the six. We hope you stay, Kawhi. But I have to go home, guys. But it was blessed. Done no foul. Next chapter. The claw. Lost angels arc. Battle. As they possessed. Let's do our intro. Welcome to the show, Coach WONDERGEDDON. I'm your coach, WONDERGEDDON. Thanks for watching another episode, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed my theatrics earlier on, my story of the claw. Obviously, I have no rights to any of this. It's based on a true story about the day that Kawhi Leonard ended up in Jurassic Park. We healed him. He fought for us. We won a championship. He went back to the place of lost angels. Obviously, in the Raptors history, there's a bunch of Raptors, but there's one dragon, and that dragon's name is Kawhi Leonard. He was just a little bit different than the rest of us. It was like the day that Superman showed himself to from Smallville. He came and said, "Hey, guys, I'm Superman." But you never actually saw that episode where Superman had to go back to Krypton and go do whatever he had to do there. Yes, I know Krypton was destroyed, I get it. But the narrative still continues. The Superman landed in our presence. We took advantage of it and we beat our enemies. But as he said in the beginning, he had to go home, and you can't really hold that against him. Man was from LA. He went to LA. He didn't play for the Lakers. He definitely didn't go to the Knicks. But I think the question that we have to ask now is, where does that leave us? Where does that leave us? There was a wise person who once sung a song, and the song brilliantly read, "Where do we go? Where do you go?" I want to know where we go. Oh, yo. Where do we go? Let's assess the damage. Because of the next season of the battle of the Staples Center, we've lost a couple casualties to our starting lineup. We've lost a Not only Kawhi Leonard, we've also lost Danny Green, who went to the LA Lakers. Those are now two pretty good teams. If I was to measure what I've seen now, the Lakers picked up a couple more players. They have DeMarcus Cousins now. They also have Rondo back, and I'm missing somebody else. Not really that important. The fact of the matter is that Paul George and Kawhi are now with the Clippers. They are home. Everyone's at Staples Center. There's two different people living in the Staples Center. Both those teams are going to be very, very good. Will they preoccupy themselves with each other and maybe slip in another Eastern Conference champion, like say the Toronto Raptors? Who knows? Let's find out. Let's assess our damage, people. We have no shooting guard unless you count Norman Powell as our starting shooting guard. I'm not too sure about that. I like you, Norman, but as a starter, I'm not too sure about. We got OG at small forward now, obviously with Kawhi being missing. That as a starter, I have not seen OG in a while. It's going to be hard for me to assess whether this guy's going to be a starter or not, or on a defending championship team. I want to talk about defending championship team in a couple seconds after I finish this. Hopefully I'll remember what I was going to say. But I will say this. We do have pretty strong front court. We have Siakam still there, and we have Ibaka and Gasol rotating at center. What do we do? King Messiah, what do we do with the land? Do we pick up a Bradley Beal? Do we try to find a Bradley Beal somehow from the Washington Wizards? Do we go hard and try to get perhaps a James Harden, who's not happy in Houston, as it sounds like, with Chris Paul? Is that what we're going to do? Who knows? Small forward? I don't know what we're going to do. We have Patrick McCall. You know, he only wins titles. He's 3 for 3. I mean, does he start now? What do we do? I don't know what we do. I think we have a problem, guys. I think we have a real big problem. Bradley Beal would sound like a pretty good fix if we could get him on the starting lineup from the Wiz. But let's see. I believe Messiah just took a 10-year contract, or just declined a 10-year contract from the Washington Wizards. So I don't know if they're going to hold that against us and give us one of their better players. I doubt it, but it's possible. Also, we could look at somebody like a James Harden. Is it possible? Maybe. Will we have to give up a lot for him? Probably. Will it happen? Unlikely. So we won't talk about that for too long. Unless you guys hear rumors about it, then we will. How about a player like Drew Holiday, though? That's who I have my eye on. Obviously, he's plays for the New Orleans Pelicans. He is in the middle of what looks like a youth movement. All of the LA Lakers that were there before LeBron have moved to New Orleans to play with perhaps the new version of LeBron, Zion. Is it possible? We have what? Julius Randle just left New Orleans and went to the Knicks. So it looks like they have Josh Hart, Lonzo Ball, and Brandon Ingram. All of them were starting with LeBron 2 years ago, and now they're all playing with what looks like it's going to be the new LeBron, Zion. Let's see what's going to happen. I would like a Drew Holiday. If they get rid of Drew Holiday, and we throw Drew Holiday on our team, we probably won't give up too much for him. You know, I would even think that they would even want a player like Norman Powell, who's pretty athletic and has some championship grit now. I would love to see a trade go down like that. I would like Drew Holiday. He's a 2 guard, and he plays a little bit of 1 as well. So Lowry can, slow down a little bit as he's reaching up at age. Maybe perhaps give him a little bit of load management this year with Drew Holiday and Van Vliet. That sounds like a pretty good idea. Let's see if that happens. I have no idea. This is all pretty new. I hope something like this happens because I think it would look better on our team. That's other than that, if we don't do anything by the beginning of the season, we're gonna be pretty bad. Because as much as I like Norman Powell, as much as I like OG, I don't know if these guys are starters in the NBA yet. All right. So that's about it for that. We're gonna talk about that in a little bit of time, but that's about it for right now. Because right now, I am going to talk about UFC 239, guys. I watched it at the Highermovement Showcase Studios. I'm going to run this down pretty quick for you guys as I saw it. John Jones took 5 rounds, but he did beat Thiago Santos. Santos is a really, really tough guy. Watching the match, it looks like his ACL or his MCL or his UCL, or there's a CL that's missing from his knee that might need to be readjusted. I think his ACL is done. Took a lot of vicious leg kicks, gave a lot of vicious leg kicks too, but John Jones kept the distance, and as I said, tough guy. Santos is a tough guy. He's a really prickly person. If you get too close to him, he strikes and he hits you hard. John Jones had a pretty tough time with him, even with that reach advantage that he holds over so many other people. Amanda Nunes knocked out Holly Holmes. Holly Holmes might be done. It might be a career ender one. Kicked her into a new hemisphere. She got kicked pretty hard. Amanda Nunes said that she wanted to do to Holly Holmes what Holly Holmes has done to so many other people. I think Amanda Nunes has now beat every former champion in her division, which is crazy to me. I don't know who else she has left to fight. It's going to be interesting to find out what's going to happen from there. Yanni B, because I can't remember how to pronounce his name, KO'd Luke Rockhold. Luke Rockhold took a vicious punch to the face. This UFC 239 probably has some of the best knockouts I've seen in one card in, I almost confidently say, years, since I've seen so many good knockouts. Amanda Nunes knocked Holly Holmes out. Yanni B knocked Luke Rockhold into next week. Michael Chesia did not knock out Diego Sanchez, but he did win. His match. The showstopper this UFC was Jorge Masvidal, who stole the show. Ben Askren loses in the UFC for the first time when Jorge Masvidal gives him the flying knee of all flying knees. This match ended in 5 seconds. 3 of those seconds was Ben Askren landing. It's exactly as I said it, guys. It was really bad. Great card. All the matches were great to watch. All 5 of them, I loved it. I would watch them all. I would watch the whole thing over again. Probably the best UFC that I've seen in a minute. Thanks for watching it in the studio. 239. Awesome. All right, so what did we learn today, guys? We learned that we are no longer the housing space for the dragon known as Kawhi. Kawhi's gone to the LA Clippers. It's over, guys. It's time for the Raptors to readjust. How? Not too sure yet. I hope it happens soon. What else did we learn today? We learned that Masvidal is an animal. Knocked out Ben Askren in 5 seconds. As I said before, 3 of those seconds was Askren landing. And he was on the floor. I'm pretty sure he's done too. That career might be gone. Also, what else we learned? We learned that I make a great show. The Claw is out. We just discussed it. The next episode, the next arc is gonna be Los Angeles, the battle of the Staples Center. If I have anybody out there that's watching that is a editor or wants to make this TV show a reality, the Claw, then let me know. Obviously, I have no rights to any of that stuff that I just named, but it'd be pretty cool anyways. That's what we learned. Bone Jones is the man, Amanda Nunes is the woman, and Masvidal is the monster. That's how we're gonna end the show today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Feel free to listen to us and watch us at any time. All the support is the great support. So thanks for watching, guys. Studio's hot, so I'm out of here. Have a good night, guys. Thank you. Play my music, and I'm out of here now.